told you that crochet is just one of the things Amma can do? What if I told you that 26 years ago, in the year 2000, she saw a beautiful beadwork design on a small broken frame with tiny beads and looked at it and thought, I can make this bigger, better with my own hands. So she hunted for the right beads, sat down with a fine needle and nylon thread, which we used to call as tangus, and hand stitched Lord Venkateswara and goddess Padmavathi into existence. Thousands of beads, bigger frames, stitched one by one. In 28 days, 26 years later, they still hang on her wall. So, are you ready for the story? Do you know what you are looking at right now? These two frames were made entirely by one pair of hands. Not painted, not printed, not bought from a shop. Every single bead you see was picked up individually, threaded into a fine needle, and stitched into place with nylon thread by hand. And after every few beads, the thread had to be pulled tight. So tight that it sometimes hurt her fingers. She did this for 28 days. And the woman who made them, she did it because she loved what she saw. She did it because she is exactly that kind of person. Today, she is going to tell you the whole story herself in her own words. Hello everyone. We welcome you all to Nani 19 Craze. This is my Amma, whom you can all call as Nani. Today I am going to tell you the story of these two frames. This one, Lord Venkateswara, whom we lovingly also call as Lord Balaji, and this one, Goddess Padmavathi. Both made by Amma's own hands. I want to tell you how they came to be made. It's a long story, but I think you will enjoy it. Before we get into the story, I want to show you these frames a little more closely because when you see them on screen, you need to really see them. Every single dot you see, that is one bead, not glued, not pressed into anything, stitched with a needle and nylon thread, which we call as tangus, by hand. Amma did both these frames by hand. Now imagine doing that not for one frame but for two, using a needle and the nylon thread and making these two wonderful amazing frames. All these colorful beads stitched with a needle and nylon thread by hand, and Amma did this in just 28 days. Now imagine doing that not for one frame but for two, Lord Venkateswara and Goddess Padmavathi. Now before we tell you the story, I want to tell you a little bit about my Amma's family, because this story is not just about a craft. It is about people and love and family. Amma is the eldest in a family of 7 siblings. She has 3 sisters and 3 brothers. Amma first, the eldest one, and then 2 sisters, and then the 3 brothers, with the youngest being a sister. And among those brothers, the eldest was Kartik Mama. He plays a very important role in this story. You will see why. After her retirement, Amma was living in Badlapur, Mumbai, and it was the year 2000. Kartik Mama was living in Dombivli with my grandmother, whom we used to call as Amma. Amma, my mom, she used to visit them often. It was on one such visit that this whole story began. On one particular day, during one of those visits to Dombivli, Amma saw something that she could not walk away from. Amma, what did you see that day? Tell us about the frame you noticed.
In my relative, one of my relatives' home, I saw a frame made of beads and done by hand with the gold frame. When I saw it, I thought that I must do this work. I must do this frame, and then I started doing.
Amma borrowed it from my aunt, as she had kept it in a storage box as the glass frames were broken. Amma took it home and looked at it very carefully. Every color, every pattern, every section, the figure of the Lord, the diyas on the either side, the border. And then she decided to make her own from scratch. What Amma doesn't often say, and what I want you to understand, is that she had no pattern, no kit, no instructions. She studied someone else's finished work, memorized every detail, and then recreated it entirely from memory, just by looking at the design on the broken frame. And to tell you that the frame was much smaller and even smaller beads were used, which must have been really tough and difficult to see and understand the pattern. Stitch by stitch, bead by bead, this is not just skill. This is something else entirely. Now here is the part of the story that I think really shows you who Amma is. She had decided to make the frame. Her mind was made up. But first, she needed the beads. These small plastic beads, each one with a tiny hole through which a needle can pass. And finding exactly the right ones turned it into a whole adventure. Amma, tell us what happened when you went looking for the beads. Where did you go to look for the beads? How many places did you search?
I tried in Dombivli. I could get only very little, and then I went to Badlapur. There also I got only 50 grams. Then I thought of going to Dadar. Dadar also I got something about 200 grams. Then I went to VT. Then 4 shops I tried. Then I got enough wheat for both the frames.
All the way to Dadar, VT, which is nearly 1.5 hours to 2 hours train journey from Badlapur. If you know Mumbai, you know what that means. This is not a quick trip from Badlapur. This is a real journey. She took a local train in Mumbai to Dadar to VT, which we called as Chhatrapati Shivaji Terminus now, to buy the beads for a frame she wanted to stitch by hand all by herself, because she had fallen in love with the design. That is Amma. Now the real work would begin. 4 places, 50 grams here and 100 grams there, until finally Dadar and VT, she said yes. Most of us would have settled for whatever we found at the first shop. Amma went to 4 different places to get the right beads, and then she went home, threaded her needle and started stitching without any more dealing. Now I want to ask Amma to walk us through how she actually made these frames. So Amma, can you actually show us how to stitch a beadwork frame like this? Maybe just a little bit of how to use the beads with the needle and tangus. nylon thread, tangus, that is what we used to call it. In English, they call it the invisible thread or nylon monofilament. You thread the needle with this nylon thread and you pass it through the hole of each bead. One bead, then another, then a few more. And then you pull the thread tightly, very tightly, so that the beads sit firmly and do not move. If you do not pull tight enough, the work will loosen. It will open up. So you have to pull hard. And this sometimes hurts your fingers, your palm, your hands, but you keep going. And if you pull it too hard, the design doesn't come out right and doesn't look neat. So it had to be the exact tightness to look neat, clean and perfect. That needs precision, patience and love to get it just right. Everything is stitched. Every single bead by hand. You build it up slowly, row by row, section by section. And you must not make a mistake, because if you do, you have to undo the stitching and start that section again. Amma started with Lord Venkateswara's frame. She made that frame first separately. Then she made goddess Padmavathi, because they are a pair. Lord Venkateswara and goddess Padmavathi always go together. One without the other, it did not feel right. So she stitched both. Now, in every good story, there is someone who keeps asking, is it ready yet? In this story, that person was my eldest uncle, Kartik Mama, Amma's eldest brother, a man who once he understood what Amma was making, simply could not wait to see it. And I will never forget, because Kartik Mama was after Amma the entire time she was stitching these frames. Amma, tell us, how was Kartik Mama? Was he always asking when the frames would be done?
Karti was always after me to finish the frame quickly. Every morning he used to ask me, how much you have finished? You finish it soon. You don't sleep. You finish it soon. He used to tell me every time. That is why I could make the frame very early, at about 1 month.
And honestly, I think that eagerness helped. When someone is waiting to see what you are making, with that kind of love and excitement, you want to finish. You want to show them. You want to see their face when they see it for the first time. Especially when your fingers are aching from pulling that nylon thread tight, and you still pick up the needle and keep going. So Amma, how long did you take to finish both the frames?
It took me about 28 days to finish the work.
28 days. 2 complete hand-stitched beadwork frames. Thousands of beads stitched one by one with a needle and nylon thread in 28 days. I don't know about you, but I feel like I need a moment to appreciate that. When the frames were finally done and were ready, Amma took them to Dombivli to show them to Kartik Mama. He saw them. He was so happy. He did not wait even for one day. That same day, he took them to be properly framed. Glass frame, everything. The next day, Amma had both frames back, finished, beautiful. He framed them the same day he saw them. I think that tells you everything about how he felt and about what Amma's work means to the people who love her. Now, here's the part of the story I love the most. When the frames were done and framed, there was a question. Where would they go? Amma, tell us, where did you want the frames to go?
I told Karthi to hang the frames in his house.
To tell you, the story started here in Dombivli. So Amma felt that the frames should stay at Dombivli with Kartik Mama in his house. But Mama refused. He said to Amma that she had made them so they should be with her. And thus Amma got them home with her to Badlapur. And they have been with her ever since. I have been looking at these frames my whole life. They have always been there on the wall, in the room, a part of our home. They are not just beautiful, they are a record of who she is, of her patience, her devotion, her love for the craft, her love for her brother. There are things in our homes that we pass every single day. We don't always stop to look. We don't always ask where they came from. But everything in this house that Amma made with her hands has a story. Every single one has a story of patience and creativity, and a woman who simply couldn't stop making beautiful things. 26 years back, 28 days, thousands of beads, a needle and nylon thread, pulled tight after every few stitches, until her fingers ached. 2 complete frames. That is my Amma, and for all of you, she is Nani from Nani 19 Creates. Amma, when you look at these frames now, after all these years, 26 years back, what do you feel?
I feel very happy, and I remember those days where I went Dadar, Badlapur, VT, Dombivli in search of this bead and the same size, and I got everything. But I still feel that after seeing this frame, I feel that have I prepared this or have I made it? I am really surprised.
Amma, what would you like to say to everyone who is watching today?
Thank you very much for watching my video, and I am very glad that you are also interested in seeing my video, and you also start doing something like me, and then it takes time, patience and confidence to do it, and but takes time. In short time you cannot do it. You have to be patient and do the work. And now today, after seeing the frame, I am surprised how I did it, and I really did it or what. Like that, when you see after so many years, you will also feel the same thing. That how you are surprised to see your own thing done by hand.
28 days, stitch by stitch, bead by bead, city by city, frame by frame. If this story touched you, please press the like button right now. It truly helps us reach more people. Subscribe to Nani 19 Creates. Every Tuesday, Amma has another story. And if you have a mother, a grandmother, an aunt, someone whose hands have made beautiful things, go ask them the story behind it before the story gets lost. Until the next time, bye.